we're gonna go ahead and get started. Just a disclaimer, my neck is really stiff. Somehow I fell asleep with the braids all up under my neck, so I'll sleep with my head on my chin, with my neck on my chin on my chest. So I have this huge crook in my neck. It's been killing me all day, but yeah, so if I'm moving around a little stiff, it's because of that. I probably shouldn't have just did that. But anyways, let's get started. So before I put my foundation on, I like to sometimes use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is not absolutely necessary. It was one of those things I got roped into buying on through YouTube and Instagram. I just felt like I needed it. But it is a nice, like, refreshing spray for your face before putting on all the foundation and powder and whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. And then once I get that on, I will use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And this is actually necessary. This just helps your makeup to go on really smooth and even, and oh, it helps it to stop from moving around throughout the day. So yeah, do you guys have anything that you bought off of the hype of Instagram or YouTube? Leave that in the comments below, because I don't know, I just feel like that's not really necessary, but it feels good, you know, wakes you up, makes your skin nice and moisturized, and you can spray it on after you finish your makeup and use it as a setting spray. I mean, maybe it is useful, I don't know, but I won't be buying the full size of that. And honestly, I don't know if actually putting this primer on top of the spray primer is necessary, but I like to do it. Oh, and just so you guys know, I am not like a makeup guru. I do my own makeup only. I don't do other people's makeup. I just do my makeup well enough for YouTube videos and for going out. So I'm still learning. Like I started actually like seriously doing my makeup just maybe 2 years ago. Maybe 3 when I first started YouTube in 2015. But I've always been interested in it. It's just never been something that like I seriously pursued like through high school or college or anything like that. So yeah, I'm still learning. So don't think that, you know, I'm up here about to give y'all some some pro tips. So this is just what I like to do. A lot of people have been asking me for makeup videos, and I like makeup, so I'm cool with doing this because I think it's fun. But I just want you guys to know that you know, I want y'all to manage your expectations, okay? Now, I'm not saying I don't do a good job. I just don't want a bunch of people being like, why did she do that? That's not supposed to go like that. Why did she put that on first? This is just what I do, okay? Now, for foundation, I use the NARS in New Orleans. Now, I think this is a little bit too dark. I'm not sure. I saw a video with Jackie Ina said that you're supposed to test your makeup on your chest before, you know, as opposed to just putting it on your face and seeing if it matches. And this is definitely darker than my chest, but I feel like it matches my face. I don't know. Sometimes I just mix it with this matte poreless foundation. This is the color Latte, or I'll use the other foundation that's not in here. But it's another what is this? Maybelline. Yeah, Maybelline Matte Poreless. I'll either use the Latte color or the, I think, Mocha, which is like 360. And I'll just mix it to kind of make it match as perfectly as I can get it to match. But I don't know. I probably should go to Sephora and do an actual test match. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to continue to use this foundation and the Maybelline because I like that combination as far as like coverage and smoothness and all that good stuff. So let's take a little bit on the back of my hand. And I probably shouldn't be mixing like NARS with Maybelline, but I don't care. This is what works, this is what I have. And yeah, I'm gonna make it do what it do. Oh, and yeah, my nails are like super grown out because I'm waiting to get them done. I'm going on vacation again at the end of the month, and I want to make sure that my nails are fresh for the vacation. And plus, when I leave, this is a gel manicure. When I leave the gel manicure on, it keeps my actual nails from cracking and chipping and all that annoying stuff. And this is a Real Techniques makeup sponge. I used to use Beauty Blender all the time, but I'm like, this is good enough. I think this costs like, I don't know, $6, $7. It's under $10 for sure. So I'm like, I'm gonna spend another $20 on a sponge when I can get a cheaper one that does the exact same thing. But anyways, back to vacation. Thank you guys for all the love on the vlog that I posted. We had such a fun time, and I wish I would've gotten more footage, but it's just like when you're with people who don't vlog, you don't wanna just be shoving a camera in their face the entire time. And you also wanna just enjoy yourself. You know, like a lot of the stuff we did, we couldn't just take our camera or our phones with us. So, and I was not about to lose any of my electronics to water just for vlogging purposes. But yeah, we had fun. And oh my God, that cruise was really fun, but I definitely got motion sickness. Like everybody was telling me, oh, you're gonna have so much fun on this cruise. You've never been on a cruise before. Oh my God, you're gonna have a great time. But I've never been on a cruise before because I always got motion sickness. Like even just in the car, in the front seat, passenger seat, if I'm not driving a lot of times and we're driving for more than 20 minutes, I will get nauseous. And I feel like such a dork because it's like, seriously, you can't just ride in a car, like get over yourself. But I can't help it. And being on a boat, I was like, this is gonna be crazy. But I was okay for most of the time. It was just at night. Oh my God, I don't know if they were like going faster at night, so make the boat rock harder, but it was a lot to deal with. So if you're going on a cruise and you get motion sickness, or even if you don't, just in case, just take some Dramamine with you and try and get the kind that doesn't make you sleepy. But yeah, I feel like people lied to me. Like, no, I know they were just trying to encourage me and let me know I was gonna have a good time, but yeah, that motion sickness is no joke. I never actually like vomited, but I felt like I was. All right, once I get my foundation on, that's when I like to go in and do my brows. So I use the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the color, I don't know. It just has a number on it and it's number 6. So I think this is just like a dark brown color. That's what I always get for my brows. And when I do my brows, all I do is just follow the natural shape of them. Let me zoom in a little bit. I just follow the natural shape of them, and whatever shape I see in my head, I just try and create that shape for my brow. There's no other way that I can explain it. I know it took me a long time to figure out how to do brows, like the longest. And that was partly why I didn't really mess with makeup too much, because I was like, I can't even do my own brows. So, and you know, just use short, gentle strokes. You can always go back and add more if you need it. But just try and use a light hand. So if you don't know, I keep up my own eyebrows. I don't get them waxed. I don't get them threaded. I can't handle the pain. Waxing I'm okay with. I just feel like it's not really worth the money, like for the results that I get. I can accomplish the same results that they get from waxing. I just tweeze them myself. But threading, oh my gosh, no thank you. I cannot deal because it just hurts too bad. And I don't know if it's because my eyebrow hair is thick or what, but like when it gets up under here, I'm ready to cry. And when my hair grows under my eyebrow, it grows all the way down here. So yeah, if you guys knew what my real eyebrows actually look like fully grown in, you probably would be like, oh my God. But yeah, so I just tweeze them myself and keep them nice and neat on my own, and it saves me money, saves me time, and the pain. So yeah, I don't fool with it. I stopped getting my eyebrows threaded like probably 4 years ago, maybe even 5. Alright, so now that I have all the eyebrow makeup in, all the pencil in, whatever you call this, I'm just gonna go ahead and brush it out to make it look a little bit more natural. And it just kind of, this brush kind of just pulls out any excess product or whatever. Then I'm gonna take my Tarte concealer. This is deep, and I'll take an angled makeup brush. This one like this to help, you know, form or help shape my eyebrow. See the difference? Try not to go too hard with this because I like it to be a little bit more natural than just like perfect straight line. So anyways, how is the summer going for you guys? I feel like the summer is moving really fast already. It's already about to be the middle of July. Then it'll be August, and before you know it, it'll be fall, but that's my favorite time of year, so. I'm always cold, like always cold. So the summertime is good, but it's also bad because there's AC on everywhere you go. Like all the stores and restaurants, so you're like freezing. But in the fall, it's not like that. And you can always have like jackets and cute boots and sweaters and scarves. Like that's my favorite time of year. That's why in a lot of my videos, you guys will see me in my robe because I'm just cold. Especially when I wash my hair. I'm just cold all the time. Always been cold. And I hate when people see me wrapped up at work or like just out in a sweater or something or a jacket. Are you cold? You're cold? Yes, I'm cold. I'm always cold, especially family members. Y'all know I'm cold. Leave me alone. Stop trying to make me feel crazy. And plus, my birthday is in the fall. Well, September 18th, so it's like right on the cusp. Yeah, so that's really my favorite time of year. I like to take a little bit of the concealer and put it on my eyelids. This is just like, it acts as a primer for my eyeshadow. I have actual eyeshadow primer, but I like to use a concealer over the eyeshadow primer because it just feels like it's too creamy and it spreads too thin too fast. I like how this is kind of sticky and stays in place, and I feel like I'm getting much better coverage. And I'm gonna attempt to like scrape out the last little bit of this concealer so I can do my under eye. I wish there's a way to take off this little thing in the inside that pulls off the excess, because that's what I need right now. So what has everyone been watching on TV? I know that I'm watching Power. And I bet a lot of you guys are watching it too. So what do you guys think about the season so far? We're only on episode 2, but the first episode, OMG. See, look how that just like blends right in. So easy. Anyways, I was so happy about episode 1 because Ghost got up in Tariq's face finally. I'm like, geez, bro, it took y'all long enough. That little boy getting on my last nerve. Getting on everybody's nerves. But somebody came up with a really interesting theory about that whole situation with him in the funeral, saying how, you know, Tariq was actually trying to look out for Ghost by making, by sending that text to Dre, making him run. Like, it kind of like set him up to run right into the Italians. And when Tariq came back from the bathroom and they were walking out with Raina's coffin, that was why Ghost like nodded at him or whatever, like, good job. I don't know how true that is, but I'm leaning more towards Tariq is being ignorant and trying to create something of his own for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't think he was trying to help his dad out. Cause Dre, I mean, the black guys was right there. They could have grabbed him just as easily as the Italian guys could have, but I don't know. I really thought Ghost was out of line talking about Tasha wasn't watching them. I was like, golly, like, you weren't watching the kids either. You definitely wasn't watching the kids. What's that lady supposed to do? I mean, she shouldn't have been fooling around with the attorney, but still, like, that's not fair. The second episode wasn't that great. I mean, I won't say it wasn't great, but it wasn't like the first one. I know the first one got to start with a bang, so it's all good, but the second one wasn't as, like, you know, it wasn't as exciting. I heard them watch Power as soon as I can because people will ruin it for you on Twitter. Like, if you ain't caught up, then you need to stay off social media. And sorry if I spoiled anything for you right now. But I mean, come on, it's like, it's Thursday. It's supposed to come back on in a couple days. You should be caught up. I'm also watching Pose on TV right now. Well, I'm catching up on demand on FX. That show is so good. I had no idea it was gonna be that good. And my mother-in-law has been telling me, like, you need to watch Pose. Oh my gosh, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. Have you seen it? You need to watch it. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Let me watch all this other stuff. And I finally decided to turn it on. And I will say the first 15, 20 minutes, I was like, my finger was on the button to like hit the X and watch something else and just, you know, I wasn't feeling it that much. It was okay, but it was kind of moving a little bit slow. But it picked right on up and I am really enjoying it. It really opens your eyes to like the world of the LGBTQ community like back then. I mean, I know it's a fictional show, but I feel like Ryan Murphy is doing a really good job of touching on things that maybe, you know, a lot of people didn't know. You know, it's giving them a platform to tell their story, and I think that's really cool. Because I had no idea of a lot of different things. Like, honestly, I didn't even know like where the term house came from or mother. I just assumed it. I mean, I knew it came from somewhere, but I didn't think it had like a true like, no, this is a serious meaning behind this. And basically, like, a house mother is somebody who, you know, opens her doors for people who have been banished from their family because of their sexuality. And instead of them having to live on the street, you know, she gives them a place to stay so that they're not, you know, at risk of, you know, dying on the street. I'm about to use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set my under eye. And I just use like a little makeup sponge to set it. But anyway, so yeah, the mother is just like, you know, she takes the responsibility of making sure they're taken care of and fed and giving them a place to stay and a support system. Like, I had no idea about any of that. And I'm assuming that's where the term the kids come from. I just did not know. I didn't really know there was anything to look into. You know, I just thought that, you know, people have their slangs, different places, different groups of people, you know, they have their slangs and things that they say, but I didn't know like it had such a cool meaning, or really just like a significant meaning, I should say. Look at this. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this show. If you have Xfinity, go on demand and watch it. Oh, and click on the FX Plus because it'll let you watch it with no commercials. And each episode, I think, is at least an hour or longer. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit for a little while, probably like as long as it's gonna take my camera to cool down. This is why it's so hard to do makeup videos, because the camera always heats up. If you guys know of a really good vlogging camera that doesn't overheat, please leave that in the comments below, because I'll have this thing on for like 20 minutes and then, or not even, and it'll be like, oh, it's too hot, I'm gonna shut down soon. It'll give me like a little error message. So I'm gonna let this sit on my face for probably like, I don't know, 5 minutes. And I'll be right back. All right, so I wiped the powder from under my face, from under my eyes and off my forehead. And that just helps, you know, keep those oily places under control for at least a little while longer. All right, the next thing I wanna do is Oh, I guess I gotta do my eyes. So this isn't really my favorite part because this is the hardest part for me about makeup. Like, I don't always know what color to put where, and it's just, I never know if it looks okay until I'm done and I take pictures. I don't know, maybe I'm not the only one when it comes to that, but we're about to see. So I'm gonna start with using this is all jacked up. It's my Ray Ray palette, and it's from BH Cosmetics. I absolutely love this palette. I've been using this ever since it came out. I don't even bother with any other palettes when I do my eyes. And for like the base, you know, my eyeshadow, I use this Lisa Frank Heartthrob matte eyeshadow. It's just, you know, like a flesh tone color. This helps with blending the other shadows together. So let's see how this is about to go. I do my makeup differently every single time. I'm trying to recreate a look that I did back when I did that fishtail ponytail braid or whatever. And I really like how my makeup came out that day. So I'm gonna try and recreate it now. Wish me luck. I know a lot of people have been asking me, you know, like, have I been losing weight, or what's your weight workout routine or whatever? And I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm looking skinnier these days. I mean, I've always been small. So working out is not something that I've made a priority in my life, unfortunately. Like, just because you're skinny or whatever doesn't mean you shouldn't be working out. And I don't know, I actually don't like when people ask me if I've lost weight, because I feel like I'm skinny enough, you know? Like, I know it's a very harmless question, but I would much rather look like I'm a little bit thicker than I am skinnier, especially like in my arms. I think that's really what's throwing people off. Like, I have very like toned arms, so that's really what it is. I mean, I'm not getting any smaller. I hope I'm not getting any smaller. I've been pretty skinny my whole life, and I would have preferred to be just a little bit bigger, because people always think like I don't eat or whatever, and I do. I eat a lot, actually. I probably eat too much, which is another reason why I should be, you know, working out or whatever. But yeah, I'm the same weight. But don't worry, I mean, I'm not offended or anything. I don't particularly like that question per se, but it's just like, oh my God, no, I haven't lost any weight. I hope I'm not getting any smaller. I like the size that I'm at, actually. So, I don't know, it's weird, I know, but no, I'm not losing any weight. I hope I don't come off as having lost weight, because I like the way I am now, you know? But like I said, if I get bigger, that's fine too, but I definitely don't want to be any smaller. All right, so I put that brown as a base, like in my crease, to help blend out the other colors I'm about to put on. So I think what I used before was, what did I use? It was between Tiffany and Fairy Tale. I think they're like, which one? In the middle here. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna put Fairy Tale, which is a deeper color, in my crease, and see how that works out for me. Okay, not looking so bad. Alright, so I'm gonna try and like blend this a little bit more. Maybe I should zoom in. I'm afraid to zoom in just in case it looks bad. I don't know what to do with like this part on the end. I don't know. I guess that looks alright. Then I'm gonna put the lighter color pink Tiffany, which is this one, on my lid. Oh my goodness, it's a lot brighter than I thought, but we're gonna go with it, see how it looks. See, in the palette, it doesn't look this bright. It looks a little bit more rose color. On my lid, it looks like corally orange. I don't even think this is a lid brush. Oh my gosh. OMG. Shoot, I just put it in the wrong eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm gonna take a clean, is this clean or did I just use this? I think it's the one I used for the brown, but it was clean before that. Clean brush and just kind of blend it. Make sure it all kind of goes together. Maybe one day I'll try like that, cut crease with the concealer and all that, but not today. Maybe next time. But cause I do like that look. It makes it very defined and you can see exactly what color is supposed to be where. Put a little bit more of Tiffany with my finger on my lid. Sometimes your finger is like the best tool. I'm like super late mentioning this, but yeah, I decided to keep my braids in, obviously. I listened to a lot of you. A lot of you are like, you better not take those braids out. And I see why. I mean, it would have been too soon to take those braids out. That was not necessary. Especially since they look pretty good still. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. And I'll probably take them out next week, like early next week. And so that'll make, I think, 3 weeks. So, I mean, I know it's not 4 or 6, but it'll be like 3 going on 4. So yeah, that should make you guys happy, right? All right, now I could leave it like this and just do like my liner and everything, but I'm gonna put a little bit of shimmer on here because I really like the shimmer colors. Oh my God, I've been calling this the wrong color this whole time. Okay, so I used Friday and Sunset, those 2 pink and purple colors. So what I'm actually about to put on my eye now for shimmer is Tiffany. This is so silly. Can't believe I did that. But I really like her, is it shimmer or metallic or whatever? I'm not sure, but I really like these colors because they don't come off too glittery and like just too much. And they're easily blended if like you feel like you put too much on. Like you can put a little bit of the matte powder on top if you feel like you did a little bit too much. But they add just enough shine without, you know, doing the most. And I'm sorry guys, but I gotta do my liner off camera. Like, I can't do it on camera. Maybe next time, especially since the camera's about to cut off again because it's getting too warm. But I will have you all here all day. Because eyeliner is like a toss-up. Like, it could go real smooth the first go around, or it could be like a 30-minute long mistake because one eye doesn't match the other, and now I've had to start over 4 or 5 different times. So I'm just gonna save you guys that inconvenience, and I'll be right back. Wish me luck. Okay, so the liner didn't really go as bad as I thought it would. I did have a little bit, let me see. It's better if I close my eye. Yeah, I did have a little bit of a, like, minor screw up, but I think it came out pretty good. I feel like I look so crazy. I need to go ahead and put my, what is this stuff called? Eyebrow gel. This is also Benefit, the 24-hour brow setter. Put this on my eyebrow before it starts moving around too much. All right, now, ooh, oh my gosh, about to make a big old mess. All right, I'm about to do my blush. So for my blush, I use Milani Baked Blush. It's in Red Vino. This is like my favorite blush ever. I knew I was gonna forget something. I meant to put some setting powder on my face from my foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit in 360. So let me just put a little bit of that on there. I'll just go around the blush. All right. I probably could have skipped, no, I couldn't have skipped that because your face will get oilier much faster without putting some type of setting powder on there. And for highlights, I'm gonna go back to my Ray Ray palette. She has a really pretty highlight in here. This whole row is actually highlight, and I like to use French Toast because it just has a really nice golden deep color. And I just use this brush. This is actually one of her brushes too. She had a whole collection if you guys didn't know. I really like this highlighter. So for mascara, I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Total Tease. I just bought this. I don't really know how I feel about this yet. It has like a weird wand situation going on. I'm not exactly sure what these little, what do they call? The little cone or whatever it's for. I'm assuming it's for my eyelids on the bottom, but when I use it, it didn't really seem to work that well. So I don't know, I'll figure it out. So back to the whole body thing, when people ask me if I've lost weight, it's so funny, like when you're on the internet and doing these type of videos and stuff where you're just literally like in people's face and they can see you, and it's like you never know what you're gonna get. So it's just weird that that kind of struck me in a way that was a little bit like, ugh. And it's, you know, a lot of times people think, oh, like losing weight, that's a good thing, right? Like why wouldn't you want someone to ask you that? But I really just don't like it. And I know it might sound crazy. I just rather someone not ask me about my body at all. I don't know, I just have a thing. Do you have a thing? I know it may sound crazy, but sometimes that's just how women are. We have things about ourselves that we pick apart and think, oh, this looks too this or that's too that. Like, I guess it's because people have made those type of comments to me like for a long time, for as long as I can remember, about how small I am. So that was just like another way of, I guess, asking me or making that type of a comment to me. And like I said, I'm sure that person meant no malice at all. Like I completely understand. Like I don't think they meant any harm, but I just don't like it. And sometimes those things are hard to admit, but at the end of the day, I feel like maybe I could be helping somebody, you know? Because there are people out there who have different type of body issues. They may not be common like everyone else, but you know, here we are. All right, I'm gonna finish my lower lashes, line my waterline, and then I'm gonna come back so that this camera can cool down again. Okay, so I meant to do this earlier, but sometimes I like to take, where's the little smudge brush? Yeah, sometimes I like to take a little bit of the shadow that I put on my lid and line the area like right underneath my mascara with. I'm gonna use the darker pink color that I used earlier on my crease, this color here, and just kind of put this down here. Take this little teeny tiny brush, a little bit of that highlighter underneath my brow bone. Now before I put on my matte lipstick, I'm going to use a lip liner that just helps to create, you know, definition around the lips, obviously, and I like to overline my lips just slightly because I like for it to have like a contour effect around my lips. Normally I use NYX and Plum, the lip liner, but this is Copenhagen, which is basically similar to the color I'm going to be using for my lips, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Trust Issues. This is the one that y'all always ask me about, like, Ebony, I like your lip color, what's that, what's that? I mean, literally, every time I wear it, I get so many questions about what am I wearing? And I figured it'd be the perfect one to use for this video since you guys like it so much. Oh, and this is the suede. lip liner. So it's going pretty smooth. All right, so I've lined the inside of my lip. And I like to fill it in just slightly. I don't need to fill in all of my lips. It's just enough so that it creates, you know, enough of, I don't know, definition for the matte lipstick. I don't know, I just like to line it more than just like right around the edge. It makes it blend a little better. Now for overlining, I just go right above where my lip like naturally curves. I just go right behind that curve, right here. Oh, have you guys been able to see this whole time? Oh my God. The reason I do this is not because I feel like my lips are too small. It's just because I like for my lips to look a little bit more, I don't want to say pouty, but like defined in a way that's more 3D than 2D. Because like when you just line your lips and put lipstick in the middle, it just looks kind of boring to me. But when you kind of like create a lip shape a little bit, it just makes a lipstick kind of pop a little more to me. All right, we're gonna let that dry. Then if you want, you can take a little bit more highlighter and highlight your cupid's bow. I'll take just a little teeny bit because sometimes, I don't know how I be feeling about that. And this is one of those times. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm gonna use the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If so, please, please, please let me know in the comment section. Give me thumbs up. Let me know you like this video so that I can do more, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking to you guys. I like how the flow of everything went with the makeup, even though my camera kept overheating. Anyways, it still was a good time. And I want to do more of these. I want you guys to want me to do more of these because I had such a good time doing it. And if you have any questions about anything, leave it in the comments. Suggestions on what you guys want to see me do next as far as which makeup to use or a palette or something, let me know, because I will be doing these from time to time, even if y'all don't like them. But no, seriously, I have fun, so I'm hoping you guys have fun too. If so, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Turn on those notifications. I seen y'all notification gang in my other video. Thank you so much. I've been forgetting to mention that, but make sure you turn those notifications on so y'all always know when I'm uploading a video. And as always, thanks for watching.